Hey everyone, it's Raven. Welcome back to the Nest. I will be doing something a little different, maybe not too different because I have done unboxings before. What am I talking about? This ain't new. I will be unboxing my new camera. I actually just picked it up today. I've played with it a little bit, so this is not like a true unboxing. Well, I ain't gonna say I played with it. I maybe played with it for about maybe 10 minutes, but I absolutely know nothing about cameras, so don't expect this to be some all in-depth, you know, this specs and all of these specs and this is 80 SIP and because I know nothing about cameras. All I knew is that I wanted to get a new camera for my channel just to kind of upgrade and give some better quality, because I'm still currently right now filming on my old camera, which I did just get that one fixed not too long ago, and then I decided to get a new camera, but it is what it is. So if you are interested in seeing me unbox my brand new Canon M50 Mark II, stay tuned. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm still currently recording on my old camera, which is a Sony HD Handycam, I think is the name of it. I've had this camera actually for like 2 or 3 years. When I first originally was going to start a YouTube channel, then I decided not to do it, and then last year I decided to do it. So I didn't purchase a new camera. I just continued using the one that I have, like I said, which is the Sony HD Handycam. Great little starter cam and everything, but the level of quality that I want to see in my videos, I cannot get that with this camera. I just can't get that level of quality, even with, because I mean, I can record with this camera as well as take pictures, and it's just not, I mean, the quality is not even to the standards of like my iPhone, which the iPhone has an amazing camera. The newer iPhone, which is what I have, it has an amazing camera on it. So even this is not as good as, well, not like this, but this is amazing, but this one I'm currently recording on is not like, you know, top tier, nothing like that. But like I said, it was a great little starter cam, and I figured, well, it's coming up on a year that I've been on YouTube, and I figured, why not just upgrade? So I actually purchased this with, if you are an OG subscriber and kind of been with me for a minute, you know that I was in school getting my master's in nursing. I just recently finished that at the end of May, graduated, so I got a bunch of graduation gifts. So I have just been blowing up all the stores, buying stuff. But I mean, they were gifts. They were gifts for me for graduating, so I said, why not? So this is one of the purchases that I made amongst quite a few others that I will, you know, let you guys in on maybe in a, you know, couple weeks or so. But this was one of the things that I was really happy about getting, was this new camera. And I purchased this at Best Buy. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I've already opened it, but I put everything back in the box. I was like playing with it like in the car, so I put it all back in the box so that I can bring it in the house. So let's just take everything up out of here and then get rid of the box. And then let me actually take a seat, because I was standing while doing a good portion of that little intro. And sorry, my little planner is peeking through over there, but that's okay. All right, so here's our little booklets and everything that we got. This is our get started guide, which I've kind of been reading through this because I went and picked up lunch, and while I was waiting for them to bring it curbside, I was flipping through this, as well as kind of playing with the camera a little bit. So there's that, the guide. This is the registration situation. I'll be taking care of that shortly. And then this is something about image.canon. I guess it's some type of service that they have that's available. I'll look at that later. And then this, I think it's just like the warranty information, just the, yeah. And I did get the 2-year Geek Squad with it, so we are good and secured and okay. So let's look at this. This is actually going to be new for me, because my Sony, which, like I said, what I'm filming on right now, it is, I just plug it up and charge it. It doesn't have like a, I mean, it has a battery in it, but I don't have to take the battery out to charge it. So this is going to be new for me. This is the charger, and you just plug this into the wall, and then it tells you when it's charging and when the charger's full. So that's, it's like I said, it's going to be different for me. And then this is our little strappy. Yeah, right over there. This is our little strappy to put on it. I may put the strap on it, maybe, because I'm thinking about, because another reason why I also wanted to get a better camera was that I'm hopefully in the next couple of months, I may start doing some vlogging. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing vlogging kind of going along with me on my life and things that I do. My life is kind of boring. Well, I don't want to say boring, at least, I mean, maybe it's more mundane for me because it's the usual stuff I'm doing. But, you know, some people might like a little peek in and see kind of Raven life, I guess. I don't know. But I thought about incorporating some vlogging and things like that. So that, this probably will come in handy for situations like that. Either that, or I'll purchase a vlogging stick, you know, the one that you just attach to the bottom of the camera and you can hold it. I may purchase one of those, but this might come in handy for that. So let's set that over to the side, and then let's take a look at this lens. This is the lens that came with it, and I kind of started getting acquainted with how to attach it and all those lovely things. It was fun learning how to do that. So this here, oh yeah, this is the lens, the outer part, and then this here, you unscrew this off, and this is where it attaches to the actual camera itself. So I'm actually just going to sit that to the side for a minute because I'm going to whip out this big boy. So it is very lightweight. I was expecting it to be heavier because it appeared to be heavier, but it's actually not. It's definitely much heavier than my Sony is. But like I said, I expected that. My Sony was very low budget-ish. I think I paid maybe $200 for my Sony, maybe $250. But this one, I paid, well, just base, like with no Geek Squad. I think the price of this one was $700. I think it was $699. So definitely, it was definitely a kind of a do I really want to buy it? But I was like, you know what, I need to invest in myself, invest in my channel. If I really want this thing to grow and to become a, you know, a brand and a recognizable brand, I need to invest into it. Another investment I plan to make, which I'm probably just going to order those off Amazon unless anyone has any good recommendations. I'm going to order some light boxes. Right now what I'm currently using for light is a ring light, which you all can see it here in my desk. So and that gets quite annoying. So I'm thinking I'm going to purchase some light boxes and kind of angle them around my desk here to provide the same type of lighting that I would get from a ring light without having this glaring little whatever here. So that is another investment that I plan to make, and like I said, I'll probably just buy those on Amazon unless you all have any suggestions. Just let me know down in the comments. So again, like I mentioned, this was a pretty pricey purchase, but I wanted to invest into my channel and really make it grow, and I felt one way I could do that was improving the quality of my videos. Not to say the quality just sucks on this thing, but it's definitely it's definitely a better quality that could be had with my videos. So I'm excited to see that. And then in addition, I also can use this to take product pictures. Currently I'm taking product pictures with my iPhone, which, I mean, it's not bad, but like I said, just to get that little extra crisp quality, I wanted a really nice camera. So dual purpose, I'm going to be recording with this as well as taking some product photos with this. Alright, so again, I am not a tech savvy guru whatever when it comes to cameras, so you're not going to get like a whole detailed specs and all that. I can read this box here and let you know about some specs. It says it is a 24.1 megapixel CMOS. It evidently has 4K capability. It says dual pixel AF. Don't know what that means. APS-C, don't know what that is. And then it says that it has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capabilities on it. So, and don't just think I'm just out here just ignorant or nothing. I actually did do some research, because I've been researching cameras for a minute about which one I wanted, and I was going back and forth for several months. I've been going back and forth between this one, and then there's one by Panasonic. Panasonic. It's the Panasonic Lumix G7. So I was going back and forth between that one and this one, and then also the M50 Mark 1. I kind of was teetering back and forth between that one, but I just kind of, like I said, I ultimately decided upon this one because I just thought it was the better option between the Panasonic, and I just thought this one was a better option. So I have been doing some research. I didn't just go out blind buying a camera. So even though I may not be tech savvy and know all the techie stuff, I did do some research to find out, you know, the features that it had on it that I felt would be beneficial to me and my brand and things that I'm doing. So, like I said, so here we have an external flash, and I hope y'all can see it. Really, let's see. It has an external flash here at the top. You just lift this here, and you have your flash. I'm not sure what this top part situation is for. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's for, but we will get into that and learn more about that. So it has all these lovely doodads and buttons here. I do know that this turns it on, and then I know this little doohickey here, you set the different modes of what you're doing. When you're ready to record, this is your record button for videos, and then of course this here is your shutter button when you're taking pictures. I'm not really sure what this MFN is. I'm not sure what that is, but we will learn more. And then there's some other lovely buttons all here and then here. That's obviously a menu button. That's an info button. I think that's like a playback button, I believe, to play back some stuff. And then here, I'm not really sure what this is for, but like I said, we will learn. That one appears to maybe be for the flash, that little icon there. But either way, like I said, we will definitely learn this sucker here. All right, so on the side here, you have your HDMI ports here where you can set up your HDMI situation. Because another thing I did like about this, not that I plan on doing lives anytime soon, I'm trying to slowly incorporate different things into my channel. So lives are not something that I'm going to be doing anytime soon, but this camera does have capabilities of doing like live streaming for, I think, YouTube and Instagram, something like that. I did see that in a YouTube video that I watched, that you can do some type of live streaming from this camera. So thought that was very cool. So like I said, these are your ports here, and then here you just have your it's called a, what is it called? It's like the button that's for the Wi-Fi or whatever. WPS, whatever it is, that is the button there. This is a completely ghetto review. It's very ghetto, but it's okay. All right, so let's swivel on around to this side. You have your mic, and I had the hardest time getting this thing open. There we go. Yeah, this is your mic port, which I did like that this does have a mic port. So that is something I'm looking forward to, is to being able to hook up an external mic to kind of eliminate some of the background noise. Even though you all may not hear a lot of background noise in my videos, I just feel like there's a lot of background noise. So yeah, so I'm excited about this external mic situation we got here. On these little silver things on the side, that is to hook up the strap. Okay, then on the bottom here you have your screw job, doohickey, whatever, how you screw it into your tripod. Like I said, y'all, this is gonna be a ghetto review because I know names of nothing. So like I said, this is for you to hook it up to your tripod. I actually have a tripod. I don't know where it is, but what I currently use for my videos, since pretty much 100% of my videos are overhead, I have a kind of attachment hooked up to my desk, which the end of it is the same as like a tripod, where I just screw it in and then it hangs overhead. So I wanted to definitely make sure that this was a definite feature because I do primarily overhead videos. Alright, so then this here is the card and battery slots, and you just slide this to the side And if I can, there we go. You just slide this to the side, and then you have your, I've already put my battery in, but there is basically this little button right here that you press, and then the battery kind of pops out, and that is how you stuff it into the charger deal over there. And then also it has your slot for your memory card right in there, and it gives you directions on how to put it in, because for some reason, may just be me, if this for other people, definitely put that down below in the comments, because I would love to have you a part of my tribe. When it comes to stuff like this, putting stuff inside of stuff, batteries, cards, if it ain't no little diagram on there to tell me how to put it in there, I'm gonna put it in there wrong, and then I'm gonna be upset. So I like when stuff has little you know, icons to tell me how to put stuff in here. Now this battery really don't, other than this little down symbol right here to let you know that this part goes into the battery, what goes into the camera. There's really no way to tell me, okay, well, I know it goes down that way, but do I turn it? Do I flip it this way? Do I flip it that way? But then I just look down in the thing, and I see that the little you see them little gold prongs down in there. I see that those go right here. So that's how I knew how to put that thing on in there. So we stuff her back up in there, and I'll put my card in later, and then we close that sucker. Okay, now well, let's move to the front. So the front here, it came with this cap on it. So how you get the cap off, you of course just screw it, and it comes right on off. And then I will actually go ahead and attach my lens. It took me a minute to learn how to do this, but you just line it up correctly, and then you hear it snap. Let me do it again so y'all can hear that. See, I'm trying to be a good hostess. You maybe could heard that. It like clicks in place so that you know that it's on there. So this is essentially what it looks like. Get you a little side view. Get you another little side view. Get you a front view. Get you a bottom view. Top view. On the back here, you have the screen. Now, one thing that was a definite, just absolute must-have was the swivel screen. I have to have a swivel screen simply because I do, like I said, a lot of overhead videos, so I need to be able to see what I'm actually filming. I need to be able to see it from the way that you all are seeing it. I need to be able to see it. So let's go ahead and open this up, and it is a little stiff to get it open, but, and excuse any fingerprints that are on this situation. And see, hey, you can see my little camera right there. But anyway, so it definitely swivels, and it does swivel each way. So it doesn't swivel all the way around, like I can't do a whole 360, but I can definitely swivel it each way. Well, when you bring it back this way, you can't really swivel it anymore, but you know what I mean. You can swivel it this way, and then you can actually swivel it all the way flat that way. Either way, I needed one that definitely swivels, because see, like if I'm recording like this, which essentially is how I record, the camera is like this over my desk, so I would need to be able to swivel this baby so I can see, because then I like to be able to see kind of what I'm doing and what's going on. So this was definitely a must-have feature for me. All right, and then of course you have your little I don't know what this is called, but you can, you know, use this as a regular camera, you know, put your eye up to this and, you know, camera and everything. Probably the only time I will use this is when I'm taking product pictures. That's probably the only time. Other than that, or if I'm just out and about taking pictures, because I mean, I'm not a photographer or anything like that, but you know, I'm interested in, like, you know, taking some pictures and everything like that. So, you know, who knows, we may. All right, so to turn this sucker on, you're gonna flip this little switch from the off button to the on button, and it's gonna tell you push and hold the lens switch, which the lens switch is here. So you basically are gonna want to push this, and you're gonna pop that camera out like that. And it's gonna tell me that there is no card in there because I don't have a card in there. But, you know, get y'all a little camera in action. That's and you just turn your little thing, you know, to zoom it on in. It auto focuses, which I really love, and then, you know, you turn it to zoom that baby on out. I'm really excited to start filming with this thing, y'all. I really am. So that is essentially my new camera. Like I said, this is a very ghetto review. Not many, you know, not much information as far as specs, but you know, I did my best with what I knew. So if you all enjoyed this video, this kind of very ghetto review of my new camera that I do not know how to use, but hey, I will be learning. Everything is a learning curve, baby, for me. So if you all, like I said, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and definitely hit that like button as well as the subscribe button so that you can join the flock and not miss any more of my videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.